Generative AI is full of potential, but it can also come with its own set of risks. It's changing what we see and who gets seen. When AI systems reflect biased data or amplify harmful stereotypes across societal, demographic, and cultural lines, the impact isn't just technical, it's human. And as creatives, we have a responsibility to shape these tools with care. In this video, you'll learn how bias enters generative AI, how it affects representation and creative output, and what you can do to reduce harm and build more ethical content. Bias in AI starts with the data used to train a model. As creatives, we're used to thinking about color, composition, and concept. But now, data is also something we need to think about. Generative models learn from massive datasets: images, text, audio, video. If those datasets overrepresent certain demographics or visual styles, the model will learn those patterns and repeat them. Conversely, if these training datasets do not adequately represent certain demographics, the model may tend to underrepresent these identities in its outputs. That's how bias enters the system. So if data is biased, the output will be too. This matters because the outputs you generate, whether for a campaign, a storyboard, or social post, can unintentionally reinforce stereotypes, exclude marginalized communities, or misrepresent identities. For example, prompts like CEO or professor may return images that skew toward white men, even when no race or gender is specified. Or a prompt like woman in her 20s with curly black hair and brown eyes, returning only white women with dark hair, despite the description applying to many ethnicities. Think about how that relates to your audience. When AI systems default to narrow definitions of beauty, power, success, or professionalism, they limit what's possible, not just for the output, but for the people who see it. When Adobe built Firefly, the team didn't just focus on technical performance. We wanted a product that creates assets that are relevant to everyone, globally. They use red teaming and systematic evaluation methods to uncover issues. When warranted, they implement robust guardrails to block harmful content. And they use techniques to adjust outputs based on appropriate regional and cultural contexts. They also evolve their guardrails based on community feedback. For instance, the word shooting was initially blocked, but later allowed in safe contexts like shooting a basketball. As a creative, you can reduce bias and improve representation by designing inclusive prompts. Be specific and intentional. The more thoughtful your prompt, the more representative your results. Test your outputs too. Compare results across different identities. Look for patterns that exclude or stereotype. Use Firefly's built-in feedback tools to report biased or harmful content. Your input helps improve the model. Make sure your outputs reflect a range of races, genders, ages, body types, accessibility needs, and lived experiences as appropriate. Interview many creators across global contexts. Adobe's team gathered feedback from a wide pool of artists and creators to improve Firefly's outputs. You can do the same in your own projects. Generative AI is a powerful tool, but it's not perfect. It reflects the choices we make about data, design, and representation. And you have the power to make those choices responsibly.